Hi there, welcome to another Qigong flow focusing on the winter season and the water element. We're going to start with knocking on the gates, so take your feet out just past shoulder width apart, hands are in fists, and we swing the arms from side to side. So we aim to keep the hips facing forward. They will twist a little bit. We dip with the knees slightly, so you've got a soft knee as you twist to each side, and the hands are just falling where they fall. The idea with creating fists here is that we're adding a weight to the end of our arms, and by twisting the arms, we're creating this centrifugal force. This is a really good one for warming up and innervating the spine. Then gradually slow this down, twisting a little bit less, eventually coming back to the center. Then we're going to continue the warm-up with a bounce. So bring the feet back into shoulder distance apart and start bouncing up and down on the lower half. A light bounce at the knee, shoulders and arms are relaxed. So the arms are just kind of following the movement. And you're getting a bit of impact coming up from the ground all the way up through the bones and the muscles here. If you are able to, you might want to increase the effects of this by just lifting the heels up. So you're bouncing up and down on the sole of the foot. This is having the effect of activating the beginning of the kidney meridian at Yongchuan, and the pumping action is helping instigate that upward flow of energy from the feet into the rest of the body. Eventually your calves will probably start to tire and the upper leg as well. So as soon as you start to feel tired of this, just slow down and come back to center. Hanging the arms out in front of the body in Wuji posture. Palms are facing in. Breathe gently, allowing the breath to move down lower in the body. Nice, full, deep breaths. Then take the feet out a little bit wider. Feet are facing forward. Rest the hands on the hips. Lifting the chin up, stretch forwards. Place the chin back on the chest and roll up. Chin comes forwards, bending over, chin to chest and roll up. We're inhaling at the top here and then exhaling as we stretch down. Inhaling with the chin to the chest. Exhale, stretching out. This is working on activating the microcosmic orbit. This particular move is emulating the crane's neck with our chin. And then we're going to reverse the flow with turtleneck. So the chin to chest comes down, and then stretching the chin forwards, we come up. Inhaling. Exhale, chin to chest, stretching forwards. Inhaling up. And then allow the joints to soften, straight spine, back into Wuji, just to nourish the qi in between the movements. Breathe gently into the belly. We're going to move into an exercise for the bladder from the 12 Rivers sequence. Black tiger straightens its waist. Everything's straight here, arms and legs. And you're going to lean forward with a straight back until you feel a stretch going all the way down your legs and your back. So you don't have to bend that far, just go till you get the stretch. Then the hands come together and you pull up like you're carrying a heavy weight and soften the knees. You press the hands back so the palms are facing behind you. Squeeze the glutes, thrust the hips and push up into a slight back bend, floating the arms up and down twice. So that's the sequence. The breathing goes like this. Inhale as you stretch forward. Exhale as you pull up and soften the knees. Inhale as you push the hands back, nice deep breath in, and then exhale through the mouth just to help the exhale last longer. and push forward. Inhale, bending forward, straight limbs, straight back. Feel the stretch in the bladder channel. Exhale, pull up, soften the knees, straighten the spine. Inhale, press the hands back and get ready to squeeze and thrust, protecting your lower back as you go into a back bend. Inhale forward till you feel the stretch. Exhale, pull up, soften the knees. Inhale, press the hands back. Squeeze, thrust, and exhale. Inhale forwards. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, push back. Exhale, squeeze, thrust, and float the hands back and forth. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, pull up, soften. Inhale, press back. Exhale, squeeze and thrust, floating the arms, and then roll up with a straight spine, coming back to center. Allow yourself to rest in Wuji for a moment, nourishing your energy. Breathe gently. Then take the feet out as wide as you can so that you can comfortably bend the knees. This is our horse stance. If you need to angle the toes out a little, you can do so. Get a nice low posture, tailbone pointing down towards the earth, chin slightly tucked. Draw the hands up in front of the chest and then pull them apart as if you were pulling a bow and arrow. The front hand is in dragon's paw, where the thumb and the index finger are making an L shape. Inhale, drawing the hands back in front of you, soft fluid movements, and then exhale and pull out. Again, making dragon's paw with the front hand as if you were aiming to shoot something with your bow. Inhale. We'll swap round to the other side. As you pull your elbow back, try and keep it in line with the front arm. So we've got a straight line going on. Inhale. Exhale and pull. Equally, the pulling hands can have a little bit of tension in them. Inhale, swap sides. Exhale and pull. Keep your eyes on the index finger. Inhale, back to center. So you're keeping your hips fairly square on and just twisting at the waist, creating stimulation for the kidney, and your horse stance as well, stimulating the kidney meridian flowing up. Float the hands back down and bring your feet out of the wide horse stance back to about shoulder width apart. Float the arms out to the sides, nice soft joints. And then you're going to inhale and bend the knees, bringing one arm forward, one arm back. And one hand is in prayer, but a few inches away from the chest. The other hand is resting on the spine, behind the navel. Twist to the side, not allowing the hand to move out of its position. Come back to center, and then twist the other way. So you're keeping your hips as square on as possible and trying to twist from the waist. Bring the hands out to the sides again. We're going to swap over this time, inhaling. One arm goes forward, one arm goes back. So the front hand is a little way in front of the chest. Inhale here, and then exhale and twist to the side, keeping the hand in the center of the chest, and then take the chin and eyes over the shoulder. So you're inhaling back at the center, and you're exhaling and you're twisting, completing the twist all the way through the spine, taking the chin and eye line over the shoulder. Come back to center, swapping the arms around. Inhale down, one arm goes forward, one arm goes back, back hand resting on the spine for support. Inhale to center, and then exhale, twist to the side. Then the chin and the eyes follow suit. Coming back to center, inhale, and then exhale, and twist. Come back to center, bringing the arms out. Inhale, exhale, find your position. Inhale to center. Exhale and twist. Chin and eyes go over the shoulder. You should feel this as a really deep stretch all the way through the spinal column. Arms out to the side. Inhale and bend down, gathering the energy from the earth. Hands in position. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Following through the chin and the eyes. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, twisting the other way. Keeping the spine straight throughout so the tailbone is still slightly tucked, as is the chin. Arms out to the side. And float them down. Relax for a moment in Wuji to nourish your energy. Breathe gently into the belly. Then take the feet out back into horse stance, so parallel or very slightly turned out, so that you can bend your knee and have a low center of gravity. Create sword fingers, index finger and middle finger together. The thumb is pressing back on the ring finger and the little finger. And you angle your fingertips or your swords down to the earth. Inhale and bring the hands up to the right. Exhale them down to the center, softening at the knee. Inhale the hands up to the left, fingertips pointing out. Exhaling down to the center, so you're creating a soft pendulum style movement. Bringing the hands up to the left, sweep them across, fingertips pressing outwards, back again, and then leave one hand where it is, sweep the other one under, and then separate and float the fingertips back down towards the earth. Inhale up to the left, exhale to center. Inhale right, exhale to center. Inhale left, exhale and sweep across. Inhale, sweep across the other way. Leave one hand, sweep the other, separate and float down. Inhaling up to the right this time. Exhale down to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, softening the knees to center. Inhale right. Exhale, sweep across to the left. Inhale across to the right. Leave the left arm where it is. Sweep the right arm underneath. Exhale. Inhale the hands out, fingertips point down. And exhale down to the earth again. Inhale to the left. Exhale down to center, softening the knees. Inhale up to the right. Exhale down to center, softening the knees. Inhale up to the left. Exhale, sweep across to the right. Inhale, sweep across to the left. Leave the right arm where it is. Exhale the left under. Inhale, separate to the front, and exhale, float the fingers down. Inhale to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale left. Exhale to center. Inhale right. Exhale, sweep to the left. Inhale, sweep to the right. Leave the left arm where it is. Exhale the right under. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up to the left. Exhale down. Inhale right. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale, sweep to the right. Inhale, sweep to the left. Leave the right arm where it is. Exhale the left arm under. Inhale and separate. And exhale, float down. Inhale right. Exhale to center. Inhale left. Exhale to center. Inhale right. Exhale, sweep to the left. Inhale, sweep to the right. Leave the left arm where it is. Exhale the right arm under. Inhale out and exhale down. Inhale to the left. Exhale down to center. Inhale right. Exhale down to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, sweep. Leave the right arm where it is. Exhale, left arm under. Inhale out and exhale down. Inhale to the right. Exhale down. Inhale to the left. Exhale down. Inhale right. Exhale, sweep left. Inhale, sweep right. Leave the left arm where it is. Exhale the right under. Inhale, arms out. And exhale, float the hands down to center. Coming back into Wuji with soft joints. Hands facing into the body, tailbone and chin tucked. Nourish your chi, breathing gently into the belly. Moving on to a more fire-focused practice now to balance out the water. Draw your hands back towards your ribs with the palms facing up. Stretch one arm out across the body, keeping the palm facing up. Circle it around behind you, overhead, palm facing up. And then wind in a figure of 8 back round to the rib. Do the same with the other arm, so you're stretching it out to the front. Round to the back, keeping the palm facing up, pausing with the palm up over the crown, and then wind the hand back down. This is sometimes called serving teacups, spinning mandarins. But here, instead of leaning into the movement and letting the body follow the arm movement, we're keeping the spine as upright as possible, the crown point facing up towards heaven, and just concentrating on opening up the shoulder joint. With the palm facing up and the fingers wedged together, we're activating the meridians in the arm, particularly pericardium. If you like, you can try using both arms simultaneously. So with this one, when your first arm starts to descend, you push the other one out to synchronize. So as one arm moves down, the other one moves out. Trying to keep the spine relatively straight and keep that through line down from the crown through the center line of the body. This is a really good rehab for anyone with a rotator cuff injury or anyone who wants to increase the mobility in the shoulder joint. Carry on breathing gently, finding your own rhythm with the breath. Bring the hands back in towards the ribs and then face the palms in towards the body, softening the arms and the knees, tailbone and chin tucked, and breathe gently in Wuji, allowing the energy to settle. Then drop the hands a little and softly inhale, bringing them up with soft wrists up the center line of the body, and then exhale. Soft hands, palms facing forward, sinking a little at the knee. Inhale, hands up, drawing the energy upwards. Exhale, float the hands down, feel it sinking back. Inhale, drawing the energy up throughout the body, up over the head. And then exhale, float the hands down, feeling the energy wash downwards. Inhale up. Exhale and sink down. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then moving on to the healing sounds for the kidneys. Backs of the hands come up as you inhale up the center line, up overhead. Exhale, making a chew sound in a whisper with the palms facing forward. So you inhale, backs of the hands up the center line, breathing into the back, and then exhale and chew. Inhale, hands up. And exhale. These whispered sounds help release the negative emotions that get stored in the kidneys. This is fear and anxiety. And the sounds help transmute them into the more positive expressions: peace, calm, and tranquility. As you inhale with the palms facing out, you're breathing into the back, slightly rounding it. Exhale. So the inhale, you're bringing fresh energy directly into the back and the kidneys. And exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Return the hands to Wuji, softening the knees, tailbone and chin tucked. Breathe into the belly. Let the energy settle. Cross the hands over onto the dantian. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Thanks for joining me for another practice. There'll be another one soon, also focusing on winter and the water element. I look forward to seeing you then.